Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to do chapter 7 exercise 7 7.4 first 4 maths, and I'm not going to do all of them. I'm just going to show maximum of them, and you are going to do the rest of them by yourself at home for checking out that you can do it by yourself or not. And the first question, they say that you have to write down 3 multiples and you have to write from the smallest one. The way I teach you from the previous video, I hope that you remember, the way I always show you to do the math is actually start from the smallest. So let's see. The 4 multiples of 4, we have to write down 3 multiples. Okay, how many multiples? 3 multiples. You can start from like 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12, or you can also start from 4 twos are, as 4 is already written, 4 twos are 8, then 12, then 16. It's totally fine. So for just for more nicer vibe, we are going to start from 1. So 4 ones are 4, comma 4 twos are 8, comma, and 4 threes are 12. We are not going to write down more. Okay, we are going to stop here because this is our answer. Okay, this is the 3 multiples and this is your answer. This is also easy. Again, timetables of 7. Let's see. 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, and 7 threes are 21. Yes, 21. The last one, actually, what should I say? It's kind of yummy. If you remember the timetable of 11, you know that 11 ones are 11, 11 twelves are 22. Very easy. 3 11s are 33. See how easy. If we go for more, then 4 11s are 44, 5 11s are 55, like this going on. Very easy. One of the most easiest timetable in all of the timetables, isn't it? So this is the way you are going to do the first math. And now the second one, they say that list 3 common multiples for following pairs of number and ordering them the smallest to greatest. That one is for 2 number. Let's see. Here they gave as the first one two numbers, 1 number, 2 is 1 number, 3 comma 4, the pair of number. Actually there are 2 numbers over here, so we are going to do what? We are going to write down 3 common multiples. So as always, as I teach you or taught you, you can see that we are going to write down 3 by 3, like 3 multiples for 3, then 3 multiples of 4. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, and 4, 8, 12. No multiples over here, and that we need to increase the light. Yes, now it's working. Okay, here you can see I have read down 3 and 3, and we don't have any common one. So what we are going to do, we are going to write down 3 more for here, this one, 3 number. So it should be, so I write down 3 more. Now you can see that we are actually having 1. We are having 1 common multiple over here. Let me write down more 3 for 4 number. You can see here more 6, and here 6, 3 and 3. I have write down 3 by 3 as I said, and we have only what? We have only, till now we have only 1 common multiple. So as we know that, we have to write down more. For now I'm going to write down 5 multiples of 3, because as we are saying that we need to write down more and more. Let's see, write down 5 multiples of 3. Oh my god, I have write down uh, 2 only, and you can see I got another one. Correct? Another one, 24 and 12. So let's write down another 3 left. So I have finished writing more 3, like in total I have write down 5 multiples of 3 number over here. Now I'm going to write down 5 multiples of 4 here. One, two. I finished writing 5 multiples over here, and you can see I write down in total 10 multiples. Okay, and here we have write down 11 multiples. Let's see, 12 and 24. These two are already over here, and still another one is missing. So we are going to write down few more for 3 number. Yay, we got another one, right? So this one and that one, and we are going to just join them. So the 3 common multiples are actually, sometimes I got confused that my video is actually, my mobile is working or not. All the videos are made with mobile. Please pray for me. It's Ramadan, and almost like I'm feeling like I'm very, very, very thirsty right now because I'm talking continuously. Okay, as you can see, we have got the 3 multiples from here, and we have write down them, and the least common multiples from the 3 common multiples, the least one is actually 12. The smallest one is actually 12. Our LCM is 12. This is your answer. Okay, and another one over here. Again, let's do it together. I'm going to write down 5 multiples for 5 and 5 multiples for 8. After that, I'm going to show you my copy. I have write down 5 multiples over here and there. Still we don't have anything. Let's write down more 5. I'm going to write down just little bit from here because I think we are going to need more space. Let's see. Okay, 5 multiples are done over here, and let's write it here. Okay, you can see that I have write down more 5 for 8, and you can see that we have 1 common multiples. Let's mark it. That would make our work easier because we will know that we are having multiples which is common. Here still missing. What should we do? We are going to write down more 5. Let's see. Okay, I have finished writing more 5 for this one, and as you can see, we are having another common multiples. See, another one. And now we are going to write down, as this is also and that is also, and we have to write down 4 multiples over here, 5 multiples over here. Let me finish and I'll come back. As you can hear that the azan is going on, if you can hear, I'm going to take a little break. Okay, I have write down few more over here. You can see it's congested. I'm very sorry about it. And here more. Okay, after writing few for this one and that one, we find out that there is another one, 120. Okay, the 3 common multiples are 80. Oopsie, it should be 40. Okay, let me correct it. Okay, 40, 80 and 120. The least one is actually 40, so the least common multiples is 40. That means LCM of 5 and 8 is 40. If they ask you, you have to write down 3 common multiples. On the time you have to write down that line. Other than this, you don't have to write down that line, and you don't have to write down so many of the multiples. If they ask you only for LCM, we are going to just write down up to 40, or 1 or 2 more than 40 will not be so much hard. But if they ask you to find out the 3 common multiples, on that time you have to write down this much. And the way I always ask you to write down by 3 for 5 number and 3 for 8 number, on that time why I ask you write down the way I have asked you, because I don't want you to write down more than is needed. Like you can see, this one is having actually a long list of multiples for finding out 3 common multiples. And if you keep writing, like we don't know which one is the targeted one, like the previous one, you can see over here we have only 36. That means you don't have to write down so many multiples for that one, isn't it? So if you write down like 5 and 5, then you'll find out your common multiples over here, and few more. There is 5 and 5. For 4 number you have write down 10 multiples, and for 3 number, after 10 multiples you have to write down more 2 multiples. That means 12 multiples. It means you don't have to write down so many of them by writing like what should I say, in Bangla we say rail gari. We don't have to do that. I don't want you to do that. This is why I ask you to write down in interval of 5. Okay, 5 multiples for first one, then 5 for second one, then again we will go for first one, then we will go for second one. By writing like this, we will understand that how many multiples we are going to write down. Okay, we are not going to write down like a long line, long list of this at first. Now we are not going to do that, because we don't know up to how much we are going to write down. Correct? Now 3 number. In 3 number they say that you have to list up the factors, and for factors it's actually a little bit easier than multiples, because in multiples you can write down like you have to write down you can write down infinite amount of multiples. But for factors you don't have to write down that many, because we are actually writing down we are actually breaking down the main number into 2 numbers product, isn't it? Pair of 2 numbers product. So you can see that 1 into 9, then 3 into 3, and you have to give the equal sign. Don't forget that. Okay, I hope that you know how I have to break down this one. Correct? At first we have to find out that with 1 which number we are going to multiply to get 9. It's definitely 1. For 2 we have to think in our mind so to find out that if there is any number to be multiplied with 2 to get 9. No, there is no number can be multiplied with 2 to get 9. So we'll go for 3. Yes, 3 can be multiplied with 3 to get 9. So this is it. Now in the middle we don't have anything like 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. We don't have any other number to multiply to get 9. So there is our full stop, and we are going to write down from that way. That means the U way. Correct? I hope that you remember the U way.